I just thought before I go to bed, I'd make this random short video for no reason whatsoever. So I messaged Seth Rogan on Twitter like 100 times tonight, and I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. I really don't worry about like harassment charges. I don't, because at this moment I don't in my life, I don't care anymore. Anything that happens to me, um, worse or good, I just hope it's good, but anything that will get me out of this house, I don't care anymore. Um, I don't like Seth Rogen movies because they're so generic now. They're always weed. They repeat sex, weed, stupid jokes, sex, weed, stupid jokes, sex, weed, stupid jokes, sex, weed, stupid jokes. Oh, and other drugs, usually LSD. It's not that I don't like those things. It's just that when you only use those things and you never have different content in your movies, it's boring as fuck. That's all I have to say. That's why I messaged him so many times. Hire me. It's like, make me an actor. Sponsor me. Put me in a movie and make it about something different. And I'll fix your constant trend of never making anything different. You made that shitty movie that I kind of liked, where everyone goes to hell and some people go to heaven, and it's like Judgment or something. I forget what it's called. So I didn't really get into it. My sister liked it. Um, that was a little different, but it was the same as all your other movies. Um, the only different thing was it had more of the Bible attached to it, but you still smoked weed. You still talked about doing drugs. You still went to a party. You were like, that's what I mean. You repeat the same things in every movie. Nothing's different in any of your movies. 40-Year-Old Virgin, there's every movie, there's certain scenes that are funny, and it just shows funny scenes. And there's no actual, like, real storyline. It's just a combination of funny scenes. There's no storyline, and always the plot development, like this, the character development in these movies is always like it's just abrupt. I can't describe it. I'd say the only different movie I haven't seen all Seth Rogen movies, so I wouldn't know completely. But there is one movie I watched with my mom that one time where Seth Rogen goes around the country with his fake mom, his actor mom, and they have like she annoys the fuck out of him. Repetition. Seth Rogen, you have a problem with repetition. Like when someone runs out of ideas, they just repeat. And this whole movie about him and his mom, she just annoys him the fucking whole movie, and that's all. That's all. And then in the end, he hurts her feelings, and then they make up, and then they have a good time, and then the movie ends. Oh, joy. But really, if you put me in a movie, Seth Rogen, I will change. And it can still have drugs. I don't care. I mean, I smoke weed sometimes. Barely ever. I don't buy it. But if someone offers it to me, yeah, I will. Um, but yeah, put me in as an extra. You still get paid a lot doing being an extra in a popular movie. Anything. All the money I get, I invest to make more money. Yeah, yeah. if the economy ever collapses, I really want to own land. So when everyone's houses are getting robbed and everyone's going berserk because the dollar crashed, I'll have land somewhere far away from everyone else, and I'll be planting plants and living off the land, and I'll have chickens who can have eggs, and I can give them grains, organic grains, and I can have a well to pump water. That's my dream house. Not living in the fucking suburbs, not living in LA like all the movie stars do, and have fancy ass parties where I can be superficial and be fake to impress other people. I don't like that shit. If I ever became famous, a movie star, I'd do the Johnny Depp thing. I would hide. I would not fucking be near people. I would get money. I would use it to donate to poor people. And I would just, I would fucking use the money to invest in useful things. I don't, Ty Lopez made a good point about this. Do not donate to charities. Give the money directly to the people, directly to the poor people. Give it directly to them. Don't donate to certain charities because charities will keep parts of the money you give them and rip you off. So, Seth Rogen, if you ever see this message somehow, put me in one of your movies. Please do. And the only reason I send crazy messages on Twitter to you, to anyone, if anyone else sees this, is because I want to get noticed. Because it seems on the internet, like PewDiePie, that retard, it seems like the only way to get noticed on the internet or anywhere is to be out there or different in some way. I grew up different. I grew up with ADHD, so I obviously did not fit in with other kids. I made some best friends that were also unique. I like unique people that fit in, that do not fit into the crowd. I like those kind of people. I hate superficial people, and I wish all superficial people would go into a pool of fire and die because they're just terrible people and they're not unique and they get ideas from other people and they're not creative on their own. Why do you think I have such a random imagination? It's because I'm able to just create these ideas in the blink of a second because my imagination runs wild. People who don't have an imagination repeat the same things over and over and over and over again. They can't think of new content because they did one thing that worked for them one time and they just repeat it over and over and over again with popular things and slightly changing it with no new ideas. That's what you do, Seth Rogen. You need me or someone else to help you to change what you do. Yeah, your shit makes money. But sooner or later, people are going to notice. People are already noticing. Sooner or later, people are going to notice that your shit never gets new. So please, if you ever see this video, consider it. Consider it. Because I'll take anything. You know what? I thought of this. I'm kind of like the next Nicolas Cage. I can be that crazy in movies, and I would love it. I would love to be that crazy character. I would either love to be a villain or a crazy ass character. One of those two, or both. I would never like to be the hero in a movie. No. Mad scientist style, completely crazy, genius, crazy genius, or villain. That's me. Okay, bye, Seth Rogen, or anyone who saw this. Have a good night. Peace.